Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Now last time out we created this line that you see right in front of you. So we started from Ely and went over to West Mersea, and this line in and of itself with all the detail took about 2 hours for me to create, and this is quite a short sign. You can see the roads on the edge of Ely right here, and if you look in the distance you can just about see West Mersea. So this short line took 2 hours to create. However, I think it looks rather nice. Off camera I've tried to put a little bit more detail in. You can see a few of the farms look a little bit different now, and I'm going to be sort of exploring that idea a little bit more in the coming videos, but for now I was just going to try a few things and I'll show you after the intro what we have, and then we are going to do a ride along all the way from Bracknell all the way across to West Mersea, and we're going to see just how this looks, particularly with the new double track. We'll have trains going in both directions. Things might start looking a lot nicer, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And I think the other thing I need to do is get the bus route set up in West Mersea, so I might do that first, and obviously ensure that we have the railway going, the actual line going all the way to West Mersea on the railways. Right, so let's go over to West Mersea. I think, did I get the bus route set up? I did get the bus route set up. What we need to do is actually add the buses to it. Now, what I'm thinking is that I'm going to do 1 bus per stop. So it looks like we have 6 stops, so we'll have 6 buses in either direction. So that seems like the most reasonable way to do this. There we go. That's 1 set for there, and let's go for another 6, and the same sort of thing like that, a much darker color this time, and you can go out there. So there you go, we now have we have everything doing what it needs to do. So we've got the crossing to go back. I cannot remember if these houses existed there. And then we've got the road on this side, which did exist, which I'm probably going to end up connecting up there at some point. I added in a couple of straight roads there. Let me show you what I did here. So I've started painting some of the fields. So you can see this field is now light green. What I've also done is I've noticed on my drives that on occasion we do not have anything separating the fields from the road, so it's just like this. There might be a little bit of shrubbery or something, but there's also just this. So I've decided to make this a lavender field. Now it doesn't look great from up in the air. It just looks like this, but as we zoom in you can see that it is a field of lavender, and I've let the lavender spread out over towards the railway as well, because I think that is going to look awesome whilst we're on our journeys. So that is really nice. I do feel these bushes are just a little bit too high, to be honest, looking around now. Also, go away that tree. I do not want that tree. So that has been done. That has been done. Another thing we need to do that might be a good idea right now is the double tracking the way up to Bracknell. So the reason we couldn't do that is you can see that this section is really quite tight. So I'm just going to go ahead and demolish these little bits here and add in the second track, and then from there we will figure out what we need to do to put the additional bits in. So there you go. So that is now open. So we'll go for our 40 mph track as we have in this current era. No, come on, there we go. Perfect. That is going to be a problem, but I will fix that momentarily. It looks like it's just this little bit here and here. And there we go. Job done. That is rather close, but it works. And then we've just got this little section here, which I can now fix rather easily. There we go. That is now connected all the way, I think. Except this tiny piece here. We have more to do. So what we need is to bring this around to here. Now I'm going to pause this. I'll break this one and I will add this going across like that. And now, just because I need to try and space these trains out, we have a signal going outbound, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that signal. So that is fine. So there should only ever be one train in this entire block up to here. Actually, no, we can do it up to there. We'll bring it a little bit closer. And I will get rid of that. And get rid of that. That should clear up that block going all the way. And I think the rest of the blocks I've already cleared. So realistically, we can run 2 trains, 4 trains, 6 trains, 8 trains on this line. And I think that is what we are going to have to do. We're going to have to run 8 trains on the line. Now, what I need to ensure is that that is going to change shortly. That double track is good all the way. It's after Carnforth where the issues... No, there is an issue here. Here we go. Because this section hasn't been connected. 2, not 3. There we go. And we have the signals there, so realistically we no longer need this signal. That goes all the way. That's now double tracking right the way into Carnforth, which is good. And then we have it successfully double tracking all the way to Bracknell. And then we've got obviously the terminus loop. Okay, that is looking pretty good. What I am going to require though is another... might need to do that at a much slower speed to come in and out of the depot. There we go. That's looking rather nice. Right, now what I need to do is we need to figure out what trains are running on this line and how many. So we have 4 trains currently. No, we haven't. We have 6 trains currently running on the line. We are probably going to look at replacing all 6 trains at this point in time. What I'm going to do is actually fast forward 1859. Should we go for 1860? Let's go to 1860. There you go. We have some new vehicles available to us. We're also going to have to look at starting to speed up the the lines a little bit. For now, I do want to place trackside signs. There we go. I want to place the 40 signs so we know exactly what we have going on. So there's the 40 there, that's fine. That is fine, and we should probably place a 40 sign here. Both of those tracks are 40. Looking good. We have the signal. We do not have an inbound signal. There's an issue. That would cause trouble. So let's throw an inbound signal in. Perfect. And I actually had additional signals placed here. I'm just thinking now whether it is worth me removing these signals for the time being, just to ensure that we only have 2 trains in each section. I think let me see what happens. If it is a problem, then I'll certainly do that. Right, this is still single track apart from the passing points. This might end up, I'm not sure if this is going to remain single track. It might just remain single track because I do not think that is going to go too far. Anyway, let's go ahead and replace the trains on this particular line. Manage vehicles, upgrade or replace, there we go. So currently we have what? Crampton trains, which are these. Top speed of 60 miles per hour. It isn't those, is it? It's these ones. Still top speed of 60 miles per hour. And then we have 4-wheelers. Now what we could do, this is a goods train, right? No, wait, LMS. It says goods. The DX goods was an unusual example of standardization in an era where most engine classes were produced in limited numbers. Ultimately, 943 engines were produced, the largest single class produced in the United Kingdom, and were well known for being simple machines that were reliable, easy to maintain and repair, but they're slow. They are rather slow. I know what I would use that for. Caledonian Railways. Let's not use that one. GNR. This one could be an interesting one. We could try that. That is an option for us. I think that might be a good option for us. 55 mile per hour top speed. Compared to this, a lot more tractive effort, slightly slower but a lot more tractive effort, which might help us quite a bit. I think this is what I'm going to try. And to be honest, I like the green that it already is, so I'm just going to keep it as that green. Now, one of these is how many meters long? 44 meters long. We can potentially go longer for these, and we currently were using those, but I think we are now going to move to the generic British 6-wheel. Should we go for 4-wheel or 6-wheel carriages? That is a good question. I think we will go for the 6-wheel just because when we increase the speed, this will be able to take it. You can see that those are stuck at 45 miles per hour. The other one we've got is the LNWR carriages, but I'll try these generic ones. Right, let's go for these colours. So we'll go for a front brake, followed by first class, followed by 2 third classes, followed by brake. There. I'm not sure what the rear brake one's for. So that can carry 35, these can carry 20, that is really good. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we are going to replace all of our trains like so. At the same time, out of Bracknell Depot, this is where we're going to be catching our train from, we're going to add one of these, coupled with that entire setup once again. So 1 front brake, 1 first class, 2 third class, and another brake and not a rear brake. There we go, and these two are also going to be going on Bracknell Early. Should I catch a... Oh, that's a weird noise. I think a photo of this is going to be rather nice before we jump on board. So no crosshairs, 55mm, because I think that is going to look rather lovely. There we go. Come on, train. Come on, train. Not too shabby looking, a little bit small I would say, but not too shabby looking at all. I do want to jump on board that. Right, page up, page down, toggle camera positions. Ooh, okay. We apparently have a passenger cab position. No, I kind of want to be on the... Right. I want to be on the front of the train. How am I going to do that? How do I move up and down now? Uh-oh. Okay, I guess this is the view we're going to have all the way. Okay, that's fine. Let's take this view the entire way then. A little bit of steam, but that is okay. Bushes that we're breaking through. Really should fix that. And we are cleared out onto the main line. So here we go for our first run on the main line. It is a rather quiet engine. They're waiting, lovely. So we should pick up quite nicely to our running speed, our line speed of 40 miles per hour. Which is not very fast, I know, but still. Right. Here comes another engine, the opposite direction. It's a shame they do not whistle when they go past each other. Those carriages are incredibly well detailed. Who made those carriages? I've got to check. They are very, very well detailed. Right. I think this section of track, obviously we've been on before, except for the fact that it is now double tracked and we've got some of the bushes missing on one side, which is fine. I think that I'm going to try and do some additional work on that and try and figure out how we're going to do various different bits and bobs on it. So along here, maybe we'll just turn this all into trees. Let me know in the comments box what you think we should do. Why did he hit the brakes there? But I do think this is looking very nice overall. Oh, we're almost in Carnforth. You know that's because I saw letterboxes and on the roads before I even saw the houses. There is a bit of lag here. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Stop right there. Lovely. And you can see this is what is going to help us, because that train is clear to go along. It didn't have to wait at all for me. Now let's find out how many passengers are waiting to go south. 13, 15, 22, 20, 31 or 35. This is a good thing. That is a really nice whistle. This is a good thing we upgraded our train. Had we not done that, we might have been running into a little bit of trouble. I've got a feeling I could do something really nice here with the railway and the road, instead of just trees and bushes. But that is something I'm going to have to figure out at some point. So next up, we're heading for Macclesfield. Now in Macclesfield, we're going to be obviously going through a tunnel before we do that, and then after that, we're up on the now double-tracked Viaduct, heading over to Ely, and then from Ely we should be going to our new destination, which is West Mersea. Now all of this, I have a feeling I could put fencing on all of this, although that's being said, I'm not sure whether all of this would have fencing. I suppose it would, for the simple reason that there are roads nearby, at least until maybe we get up to here, and then maybe the fencing would disappear. I'm not 100% sure. Perhaps somebody who knows the old railways better than I do may be able to assist on that. You can see that this tunnel is not incredibly long, because you can see the end of the tunnel already, and naturally, because this is straight, it's rather large, so you can see that. And this double track tunnel does look a lot nicer. Those bushes on the side, I think they're the bushes above, which the trees, because they're trees instead of bushes and have just been lowered, that is a problem there. Again, we wouldn't be able to have this if we never had the tunnels. These tunnels are rather large though. I was expecting them to be somewhat smaller. Oh well. Other things that there's a tree, there you go, for example, that needs to be fixed. Other things that I am going to be looking at is going to be trying to place British houses. There's lots of UK houses, UK shops now available. My one concern with them is that they do not spawn vehicles, so it is going to end up as a very empty city if I did that everywhere. Now, I have been looking into solutions for that. One of the solutions I've found is using a person magnet, which I may try. So I can just do a person magnet and have it spawn 50 people and see if that helps with the spawn of vehicles. It is not ideal, but I think despite it not being ideal, it's maybe the best way to go about doing this. It may also look a little bit odd where all the vehicles are going to and from a single spot, so we're going to have to place these carefully, maybe on either side of a street or something, maybe in the middle of a street, and that is going to be what we intend to do. There is some Z fighting on these signals. That is why you saw them as red when they were in fact in reality green. Why did it slow down there? That was weird. Here we go, two trains entering the station at the same time. This is nice. That is incredibly highly detailed. Whoever made those carriages, that is fantastic detailing right there. You can also see the Z fighting on the actual station platforms and the platform numbers and name. Here we go, heading up towards the viaduct. Now this does look like it goes up and then dips down a little bit, so I'm going to have to check to see what that is actually doing. It does definitely look like it's dipping down. So right here it looks like it starts going down again. So I might have to break all the track that we're on currently and try and flatten that out. The whole up-down idea is that is no good, not ideal whatsoever. Here we go, time for the viaduct. I do quite like this fence on the viaduct, although it may not be as realistic. But I do like the fence on the viaduct, and now that we have farms on either side and underneath, everything just is starting to look the part. Maybe I should have put a lavender field or something underneath here to see how it's looked, or a poppy field or something like that. We do have quite a few poppy fields in the UK, and certainly plenty of lavender fields. Things are certainly looking rather nice overall. Here comes another train on the viaduct again. Benefits of having double track. And this is rather high up. You can see that is really quite high up. But that is the point of a viaduct, I suppose. Hello. One thing I would like to see better on this particular train is this coal here. That is the textures, the modelling on that is a little bit. The triangles are quite janky, so I would like to see some smoothing on there and some small texture issues. Just here you can see that it doesn't quite line up, but aside from that, in general it is rather nice. In fact, this is very nice in general. I do like this train. Looking at the way it was designed, I think this is a Steve. I think this is a Steve's, one of Steve M4's vehicles. Here we go. Approaching Ely. There's a signal box. Ely, we should just get sight of Ely momentarily. Oh no, wait, I've put lots of trees everywhere. We are not going to get sight of Ely until we turn the next corner, unless we see something through the trees potentially. Oh, yep, if you look carefully you can just see buildings through the trees, but as we come around this curve we should start seeing more buildings. And there you go. You can now see a lot more in the way of buildings. I think I may increase the speed on this track to 50 miles per hour. We do have a little wobbly bit of track there that I'm thinking of sorting out. Wait, stop. Do not go further. I just realised something here. We now need to, we're at the point where manage line. Now we do that, and now we add in our next station. There we go. Okay, we'll jump back on the train. And continue as though nothing happened. There you go. Nice and simple. All those people are going to be going down, and they're all going to be popping up on this side, trying to get on board this train, which is now heading, obviously, towards West Mersea. 23, 20, 30. That's a full train. That's a full train heading towards West Mersea. And now we go completely on a new track, which hopefully will look awesome. I do find it funny that when the stagecoaches stop, the horse's animation just stops. There isn't an animation where it is at rest. It's just halfway between a trot. Right, once again accelerating, but now things look quite different. As you can see, we now have fencing on the side of the track, which does, I think that is quite suitable. And we're going to have some very nicely lined trees on this track. Actually, I would like to do this on all the tracks to line things up in this fashion. The shrubbery also looks good. That does look very nice. And as you can see, I intentionally made sure the trees were not perfectly lined up. Because to line up trees perfectly along such a long stretch of track is probably not going to happen. And of course I've left gaps in the trees because I want to be able to see the road. And I want to be able to see the farms. There's no point having a train journey where you cannot see anything. See? Get to see the lavender field. There are going to be plenty of opportunities, I think, for screenshots in this. And there's that farm that I've tried, so you can see. Doesn't really, you cannot see much from this angle, aside from the farmhouse, which I think that farmhouse does really help. That does really help with the way the farm looks. So that is something I'm going to have to consider on a few farms. Not all of them, just some scattered around here and there. We'll try and put some farmhouses. Continuing along happily, you can see here that the track sort of is dug into the ground just a little bit to try and keep it flat, which is not a problem, but still we have trees lining the path. And then back up, and now the track climbs just a little, very slight embankment. I say the track climbs, it's actually the ground that's falls away from us. This is quite a long stretch. I do think we would need to increase the speed over here to maybe 50 miles per hour. And I think I might do that. So 50 miles per hour would be what, a 25% increase in speed? Yes, 25% increase in speed, 40 to 50. So this journey would be done 25% quicker. Sounds like one of those adverts, new trains, whatever, new lines. Journey times 25% faster, with a little asterisk saying only at non-peak times, or etc, etc, etc. There's our signal box, which does look, I think that does look good. I've just realised, how do those signal box people see the signals? They must have some sort of connection to it. Is it just on lights? Oh, also just lights on the electrical network, perhaps. I'm not sure. Maybe signal boxes. Maybe it's too early for signal boxes. Even the conductor, engineer shrugged just there. And here we come into West Mersea. Let's see how many people get off at West Mersea and how many people gets on at West Mersea. That looks like a lot of people waiting on a platform. Wow. That does look like a lot of people waiting on the platform for a first train coming in. Maybe it's only about 20 for the first train. 25 potentially. And nobody's going to be able to get on board because all those people wanted to go in the opposite direction. So those 35 have just sat there. Great. Let's fast forward this. And let's see if we get another train coming this way. We should get another train coming this way, and hopefully I can get a really nice screenshot. No train as of yet. There's a train. And pause it right there. And go to photo mode, and maybe from here. And there. That could look pretty good. That is actually a nice place to view trains from. But there we go. So this train, how many people has this train got? Oh, click on the train. Click on the train. 10 people going to West Mersea. Oh look, that needs renaming to West Mersea. There we go. And then we have all these people waiting to be picked up. And that's 35 going back. There you go. Job done. And still 24 waiting there at this point in time. This is going really well. This is actually going really, really well. I am going to, however, take these down. I think they are not required. There we go. And maybe I should increase now. Is it going to cause a bug? I've not tried this. I wonder if it's going to cause a bug if I try to upgrade the track. 50. No, it seems to be happy with it. So what I would do is I would upgrade the track from perhaps from here. So I'll put 50 from here, and I will place that and say at this point it is coming in. Where's the track change? Right here. Okay. Ah, there's a problem. Actually, not really much of a problem. What I can do is I can just do that. There. Just so that you can clearly read it. 40. And that. And then on this side, same sort of thing, except it now reads 50. It's a shame I cannot put Morpeth warnings on here. That would actually be ideal. Get rid of that. That looks pretty readable. There we go. And then here on this side, We need to change these. Can I just configure them by clicking them? No, unfortunately not. But we will change these to 50. There we go. And now all I've got to go ahead and do is change the rest of the track. 50 all the way in. Maybe I should slow it down as they get into West Mersea, but that sort of detail I will do later. There we go. Job done. 50. So that should help speed things up. Maybe we should have sped it up through here as well. These are shorter lines, you see. There and there is shorter. The Macclesfield to Ely is quite long, and so is the route to West Mersea. But we do have quite a few people waiting. Now, to end this video, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save the game right now, as that is a really good idea. Once it saves, I'm going to eventually, come on. There we go. Okay, so now that it has saved, I'm just going to see if what I'm after is available, which is UK, not a cinema. Look at this. Stick a PC World there. No. UK flats, I think not. One thing I want to avoid is flats. I really do not like flats. A quick fit garage. At this point in time, no. A modern school, no. No, okay, it looks like we do not have the housing available just yet. We do have greenhouses though. That we could use. And we also have lighthouses. Oh wait, what am I going to do with a lighthouse? No, there's no use. There's no point having a lighthouse, is there? No, I think there's no point having a lighthouse. Yes, with light speed. I kind of just want to see what this does. Okay, that is kind of awesome. Well, we will have to put that somewhere. We are going to have to put that somewhere, but it looks like the UK houses are not available just yet. But once they are available, I would like to sort of place them over here and see what I can do. And perhaps the magnet is available right now. I'll show you the magnet. There's the magnet. So what would have to happen is I think we would have to either we could just use this, and I'm not sure if this would spawn vehicles if we do not connect it to a road, or do we have to actually, you know, pick a street like that and then do something like that, and will it spawn things then? That is what I need to try and figure out. But you can see we can really do anything to get this running. It doesn't matter. It could just be as you can see, just a chimney, and it will spawn whatever you want it to spawn. So I need to do some testing on that, and if it does work out really well, I will look at building sections of housing to try and figure out how to make the city look the way I want it to do. But for now, or the cities, for now, I think I'm going to end it right there. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports Fever 2. Where are the trains? Why are all the trains waiting in this direction? Oh, something isn't right. Look, all the trains are stuck. Why are all the trains stuck? Okay, I'm confused as to why that train is stuck. I'm very confused as to why this train is stuck. There's nothing about this train should be stuck. Okay, so there was a slight glitch. That stuck every single train and that messed up our entire routine. Well, that was a problem. So now there are going to be a lot of people. Wait, where are you? Oh yes, you're going to go all the way around, I forgot. Down to 15 miles per hour, as per the sign, to complete this turn. Does look pretty good. Does look pretty good overall. So all of this could end up being housing. I was supposed to end the video, but this has caused a bit of a fuss, and I need to try and fix the fuss. There we go. That is now on its way out. That is on its way in. That has reached its destination with its however many people it's had, and it's going to pick up everybody. Off it goes, and then this one will come in, and we will start clearing the log jam. So this should start moving in a few seconds. There it goes. It's faster than I thought. And now everything is flowing again. Awesome. That is how things should be. Oh look, you could put... That doesn't look too bad. Having things like that. Right. So, is everything now going to begin flowing? It certainly looks like everything is flowing once again. Awesome. So that is where I'm going to end it. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think, what ideas you may have. In the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pre-prepare a little bit, or prepare a little bit I suppose, and just start getting some more of these farms in this area done, so that we can create a way down to Lichfield. I'm still unsure as to where I'm going to go from. I think Ely might be the best location, but it looks like then Ely Station is going to have to expand in order for us to be able to go down to Lichfield and then New Romney. So that is something that I'm going to be looking to do next in the next video. I have also added in additional parts, public rights of way, so that we can create more farms down here. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your supports would be massively appreciated. Videos like these take an incredibly long time to make, so I would any support that you can give would be massively appreciated, so that I can maybe someday do this as a full-time career, and actually manage to create higher quality and better quality videos with better machine, better equipment, better time management, and just more time to actually create the videos. So there you go. Also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me, and I will see you next time in Transport Fever 2. What I'm going to leave you with is this. So I think this is going to look rather nice when the train comes along. So, as I said, that is all from me, and I will see you next time in Transport Fever 2.